This is the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 7, and it reads, it says, And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Be ye not troubled, for such things must need be, but the end shall not be yet. This is the book of Mark 13, verse 8. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in divers places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows. This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, and verse 9 reads, Prophet Joel 3 and verse 9, it reads, it says, Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, and let them come up. This is the prophet Joel 3 verse 10. Go to the next verse. It says, Beat your plowshares and swords and pointing hooks and the spears, and let the weak say, I'm strong. Shalom, first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Wakakadash. And the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Ba'Hashem, and the name of Hamashiach Yahushua. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashwan Kadash, the Holy Tongue. Shalom to the elders, Wa'akim Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit down lesson that I want to bring out of this recent news article, especially the rising tensions that's taking place over there in Western Asia, throughout Iraq and Syria. And this is a news article from the Jerusalem Post. .com and by Reuters as of February the 4th, 2024, and it reads, it says U.S. says it will make an additional strikes against the Iranian-backed groups, which is these proxy Iranian proxies been targeting U.S. bases over there in Iraq and Syria for quite a while now. So it's definitely been heating up over there in Iraq and Syria, which we call Western Asia, over there in that region. It says the United States extends to make any additional strikes against Iran-backed groups in Western Asia, while House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan told NBC News on Sunday. White House National Security spokesperson John Kirby separately told Fox News Sunday that Friday's night's U.S. Strikes against Iran groups were just the first rounds of action, and more action will follow. It's the prophet Joel 3 and verse 9. Verse 10. Beat your plowshares and the swords and the pointing hooks at the beat your plowshares and the swords and the pointing hooks into spears, and let the weak say, I'm strong. This is the prophet Joel 3 and verse 9. Go back a verse. It says, Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Right over there in the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is Yahweh Shaphat. And it's heating up over there. We're definitely seeing signs of it. The Heavenly Father showing clear signs of it. It's clear evident as Armageddon is heating up. It's getting closer and closer to that of the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is Yahweh Shaphat. Yahweh Shaphat's judgment of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. It's Matthew's Salakia. Matter of fact, I'm bring up that Revelations. Yeah, Revelations. Matter of fact, I'm bring Revelations 9 verse 12. Yep. This is Revelations 9 and verse 12, and it reads, Revelations 9 and verse 12, one woe is past, and behold, two woe comes more thereafter. This is Revelations 11 and verse 14. Because you look up the word woe, woe goes into more increasing of woes and distress. We're gonna see that more woes of these wars are heating up, more woes and distress. A the Revelations 11 verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. Right, the second woe passed, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. Now I'm gonna look up the definition of a woe. Yep, the definition of woe. It goes into the it's a noun. It says a great sorrows or distress. It says misery, sorrows, or distress. Yep, that's what's about to enter into. Hey, second woe past, behold, the third woe coming quickly. Great woes and distress. And that's why these wars are heating up. Armageddon is getting closer. Judgments over there in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh Shaphat's judgment. That's going to increase into the woes and the distress. And definitely amongst the nations, and that's what we are seeing. You know, hey, Luke 21 verse 25, hey, the squares of nations with perplexity and the seas raised war. That's why we're seeing so much seditions and uprises and uproars in people in the world. Matter of fact, since I mentioned it, let me get into that second Esdras. So we're going to see these increasing of great woes and distress amongst the nations, rising up against one another. Second woe past, behold, the third woe coming quickly. This is second Esdras 15 and verse 15. Yep, this is second Esdras 15 and verse 15. It says, for the, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. Well, we know the sword is a modern day weapon. Second Esdras 15 and verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And this is the book of Matthews. Yep, this is the book of Matthews 24 and verse 6. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, right? That's what we're hearing, wars and rumors of wars. And as you've seen, that the United States said they're going to use more additional airstrikes over there in Iraq and Syria. Due to the fact that happened like a week and a half ago, those three U.S. soldiers were killed in that drone strike over there in the borders of Jordan and Syria. So they have the Biden administration. They have approved multiple rounds of strikes, and it's going to last quite a while. They have made the approval on that. A couple of days ago. So from the United States, the administration, they were saying that this is only just the first round of airstrikes, and there's going to be more to come. And this is Matthews 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right, it's going to come to pass. That's why it's not going to end just yet. So it's only going to continue to increase. More great woes and distress. As I read that definition of a woe once again, which is a noun, right? Woe, great sorrows or distress, right? Great woes, sorrows, and distress, misery, sorrows, distress. A. Revelations 11 verse 14, the second woe pass, behold, the third woe coming quickly. And that's what we're seeing. WW3, Armageddon, Valley Jehoshaphat. This is Matthews 24 verse 6. I'm going to read it again for edification's sake. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. And this is Matthews 24 and verse 7. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. So with that, hopefully this sit down lesson was edifying of this recent news article especially the rising tensions are heating up between the United States and Iran and the Iranian backed groups over there in Iraq and Syria. As you see, the tensions are continuing to heating up over there in the area. You still gonna have the Iranian backed groups, which is Iranian proxies. You know they're gonna continue to target air bases over there in Iraq and Syria. Not too long ago, you had the leaders of the Arab coalition forces. I mean, the Iranian-backed coalition forces told them to kind of pause on the escalations of the airstrikes that they targeting the United States bases over there. But I believe it was more leaders. They kind of rebelled against that, saying they was going to continue to target military bases over there in Iraq and Syria. So that shows you that, hey, let the weak say I'm strong. Joel 3 and verse 10. So with that, once again, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying of the rising tensions over there in Western Asia, throughout Iraq and throughout Syria. As it says again from the JerusalemPost.com as of February of the 4th, 2024, by Reuters, and it says again, the U.S. said it will make an additional strikes against the Iranian-backed groups. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makaradash. And the Heavenly Father, the true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, and the name of Hamashiach Yahushua. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lost Wangadash, the whole tongue. And I would say Shalom to the elders, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf. Until next time, I will say Shalom.